Hey everybody, welcome to our children's time today. I don't think there we go. Hey everyone, welcome to children's time today. We are outside. It's actually story time, not children's time. But welcome. Either way, Oberon and I are sitting outside, so he may or may not come over and say hello. And one of the neighbors is unfortunately mowing his lawn, so that's why I got this on. Hopefully, you will have fewer background noises. Today, we're going to read a book called When I Feel Afraid by Cheri J. Miners. This book we actually found on the Pooter Public Library's email list of different books to help kids cope with COVID-19 fears. And I had been waiting to read it, waiting for the right time, and feels like now is a good time. There's a lot of stuff in the news, both with this pandemic that we're continuing to work through together, and with everything that's happening with the protests and the Black Lives Matter movement. So I thought it would be good to read When I Feel Afraid. Oberon is here now. Can you come look at the camera? It's right there. Do you want to look at the camera? Oh, look at the camera. Say hi. Can you say hi up here? Bobby. No? Okay. Sorry. Anywho, feeling afraid. Everybody feels afraid at different points in time. That is not anything unique or special, but maybe what we are afraid of is a little different than someone else. So Obi, as we've talked about before, is terrified of thunderstorms, which also makes him terrified of fireworks because thunder and fireworks sound very, very similar. So we are reading this book in part for him because there could be some 4th of July fireworks around in just a couple of weeks, so we need to help be prepared. Helps to read these types of books before we are afraid, so we know what to do when we are. Is that enough listening to me talk? Yes? Okay. Start reading. When I Feel Afraid by Cheri J. Miners. And it's illustrated by Meredith Johnson. And this is a Free Spirit Publishing book. Sometimes I think about things that could happen. I might imagine things that frighten me, like something in the dark or in my dreams. Or I might see things that are pretend, like a spooky movie. See that? The 2 older ones seem to be pretty happy. She's a little scared, huh? It's another book with a cat in it. We've had quite a few cat books. Obviously, I am a dog person. Sometimes, scary things are real. There might be fighting somewhere, or people who want to hurt other people. When I think about these things, I may feel sad, or angry, or afraid. How do you feel when you hear about stories of people fighting or hurting others? I'm sorry that bad things happen. When I don't know what to do, I can talk to someone who cares about me. I might talk to my mom or my dad or someone else in my family. Honestly, sometimes when I'm afraid, I talk to Oberon about it. Do you ever talk to your pets about how you're feeling? I think they can be good listeners too. I might also have a babysitter or a neighbor I can talk to, or a youth pastor, or one of the other ministers from church. I know people I can trust. They take time with me when I need help. They listen and answer my questions. They help me understand what is real and what is imaginary. They comfort me when I feel afraid. I feel warm and safe with them. Look at that. Oh, other there, side there. That cat's even sleeping feels so warm and safe. I also know community helpers I can trust. Nurses and doctors, counselors and religious leaders, sales clerks and postal workers, police officers, firefighters and soldiers, bus drivers, librarians and teachers. They all have special jobs that help people. Oberon got himself wrapped around a chair and I had to loosen his leash a little bit. Sorry. Okay. When I feel worried or afraid, it helps to talk, laugh, and play with friends too. I feel better when I am with them. Some people are saying to be able to get together with small groups of friends. Have you been able to do that? Does that help you when you're afraid? There's some things I can't change. There's nothing I can do about my worries. I can think of other things instead. This little girl might be making some flatbread or tortillas with her grandma. I can read books or draw pictures. I can play outdoors or take a walk. It's part of why we're outside today. Sometimes Obi and I just feel a little bit better, a little bit happier when we get to be outside. I can make things or play games. I can sing songs. All these things remind me of the good people and the good things in the world. What reminds you of the good people and good things in the world? Look at that cat again. I think that cat might be singing along. I may also have a quiet place where I feel safe. In my quiet place, I might tell myself something nice. I might take some deep breaths. I might say a prayer. I might think about the good things in my life. Do you ever pray when you're feeling afraid or sad? Or do you ever think about the things that you're grateful for or that make you happy? Sorry. That was wrapped around the chair again. Okay, back to this. I want to be strong. I want to do things that I think are right, even if they seem hard. When I feel afraid, I know ways to help myself feel safe. And I know people I can trust to help me. That's the end. But for our adulty friends, there are lots of ways, suggestions in here, ways that you can support children who are feeling afraid. So what did you think of this book? I wonder, what are some things that might help you when you are afraid? Are there things that you are already doing? Is there anything that you learned from this book that you want to try to do next time you feel afraid? I like this book. I thought it had a lot of really great suggestions of things that we can do to help us. I'd love to hear what you do when you feel afraid. If you would like, you or your adult could help you, write in the comment section some things that you do when you feel afraid. I think the one thing that I'm going to take out of here, I'm going to sing when I feel afraid. Sing a song that makes me happy and maybe makes me want to dance just a little bit. All right, friends. Oberon, do you want to come say goodbye? We are going to wrap up here today. Obi, come here. Come say hi or goodbye. There you go. Oberon and I want to thank you for joining us for another round of children's time, story time. And there won't be children's time on Thursday. That is what I have been thinking this whole time and wanting to make sure that I remind you. I'm actually going to be on vacation, so I won't be there actually this Thursday or next. So sorry about that, but I will be back next week, Tuesday, for one last story time. And then in July, Carla and I have something very exciting on the horizon for you. So, hey, buddy. So do get excited about that with us. We are kind of keeping it a secret for now, but there will be lots of videos and lots of ways for you to interact and engage with this new exciting interterm opportunity. So keep an eye out for that. But that's it for now. Thank you again for joining us. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And if you are feeling afraid, that you take a page out of this book and find someone to talk to or something to do on your own that helps you feel just a little bit better. All right, that's it. Bye, everyone. See you next week.